NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off the defender. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The give. Nice move to keep running. Oh, he's got some space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. He'll keep it on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
NC State going up tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And a really nice setup here to take a shot if they want. 3 receivers to the right. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for a second about NC State. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. They've going for it all. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Give to the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Dropping back, it's Bailey. A little screen to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. No huddle, offense to the line. Back to pass on second down. Finds his man down the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Terrell. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Blasted as he lets it go.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Walton. There he goes! And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. This is a designed run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
14, Syracuse, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Russell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. An explosive way to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The give on the option. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. A lot of urgency for this offense. Dropping back, it's Bailey. The throw. That's caught. It's Hamilton. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Gives it on the option. NC State will pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the foot.
Trying to get behind the defense. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. We saw a great example of it right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. Thrust that arm out. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Polk. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Orange now facing a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Trimble. There he goes down the right side. The 20. Pass attempt, touchdown Orange. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae. Making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Tremble. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Tremble.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He uncorks one deep. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. NC State quick to the line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Grabbed in the middle, it's Scott. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Hamilton. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Pulls it in. It's Sampson. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking for room. It's Scott. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Bailey. Dances away to buy time. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by just 1 over James Madison. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, what a cut! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the catch. It's Boyd. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll leave it with him. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll go to the ground. That should be the final play of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to pass. Oh, better look out. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Got a man. It's Tuggle. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the single back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Now on the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. He really
fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Cuse. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Punts it out of the air. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Unloads it downfield. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, NC State.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
NC State, 35. Syracuse, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a man on the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Orange line up here on 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Fires to the big fella. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll go with a direct snap. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Snap it to the back. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down. Just had to pick up a few inches on the play, and they do it on fourth down.
I mean, literally, fall forward. That's all you have to do is just give me a little bit of space where I can fall forward and you can push him forward. I like it going forward on fourth down most of the time anyways, but definitely on fourth and inches.
NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Grab near the marker. It's Walton. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Pulls and fired complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Makes a connection. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some...
Touchdown, North Carolina State! A great catch and run for 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anymore.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running back searching for a hole. And some room to work. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Handoff to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Defense in press coverage. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Next going for the goal line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by a field goal over UMass. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Turning it on! These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Looking to pass. It's Carney. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He'll do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got
breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Looking for the score. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do...
There he goes! Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Carney. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Let's go. Break.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending...